Alright, hey guys, my name is Virus and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a premium Italian tank. Obviously with the new tech tree being released, a lot of you might be looking into these types of vehicles, and I haven't seen a lot of gameplay on these tanks, like specifically this one. Whether that's because it's basically an M60A1 and you can just watch any M60A1 video and you'll be watching basically exactly what this thing is, or just because people kind of forget about it. I don't know, but I haven't seen a lot of content on this, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll ask Gaijin for a rental, and they were kind enough to give this to me. Now, I do want to make it very clear, I was not like paid anything to make this video. All I got was this rental tank to show you guys. So my opinions are my opinions. I'm not being swayed by anything here. I just want to know if this is a decent tank that you guys can actually purchase for yourselves and grind the Italian tech tree. I'm not going to be buying this tank, I don't think. I'm going to try and grind out the entire Italian tech tree by playing every single tank. I'm really trying to keep this video short because I don't want to progress very far. This has all been from playing like every single tank. There's a couple I've spaded here, as you can see, so I don't want to get a lot of RP from this thing by playing it. So I want to try and get a lot of good games as quick as I can, and just get the overall sense of this vehicle. But yeah, this is the M60A1. Now, the Americans have this in their tech tree as a normal tech tree vehicle. I believe it's called the M60A1 AOS, and basically, it's got the needle nose turret, I believe that's what it's called, and a stabilizer. Now, that stabilizer is very, very helpful. I absolutely love the stabilizer on this thing from the couple of games I've played. It's very, very helpful as our most. The gun is decent, I must say. For a 105, something that really caught me off guard, considering this is the same gun that the XM1 actually had. This thing has an APDS shell that only has 260 millimeters of penetration. Now keep in mind, the XM1 also has this round, but it comes with a fin round. So the Italian one does not have the fin round. You're just stuck with APDS and heat. It also has a Hesh round, but that's optional. I don't think I'm going to use it in this video just because Hesh is Hesh and I don't really trust it all that much. So the main two rounds I'm going to focus on are the APDS and the heat. Now the APDS has 260 millimeters of penetration, like I said, and it is an APDS round, so you got to deal with that low amount of spalling after penetrating a tank, but that sort of good definite kill anything in its path, you know what I mean? Like, so if you shoot the gunner, he's definitely going to die, you're not going to hurt him or anything like that. It also comes with a heat round that is 1,000 silver lions, so a lot more expensive than the APDS round, but it is obviously miles better than the APDS in the sense of penetration, in my opinion, damage as well. Ever since that heat buff came in, heat has been performing awesome lately. I absolutely love it. But in this video, I am going to show both, so don't worry. If you're like a free-to-play player and you don't want to spend like too much money on the rearm costs, you can rest assured that I will show off the APDS in this video as well. Now, before I actually get into the armor on this vehicle, I do want to suggest something. Now, in the British tech tree, they recently got another premium. Now, this is an 8.3 premium. I think it's pronounced the Shot Cal Delay. Not entirely sure, but it is an Israeli premium tank that is 8.3 and has a fin round. And so I was thinking, after playing this tank a little bit, I think it could have one. I think it could have a fin round. It kind of almost needs one to compete, especially when it's up tiered. It absolutely just cannot deal with some of the vehicles that it faces. For example, the XM1, it can face the XM1 and it does struggle against that. So I think giving it a fin round just like the British Premium would make it a lot better, considering the British Premium has one, the T55s have one, the T62 has one, and those are all the same battle rating. So I think out of fairness, it should also get a fin round, as well as the American one, because as far as I can tell from most people that I've asked, this thing is not a very good tank in general. So my expectations while going into this video are not high at all. In this video, I will be taking around 40 rounds of ammunition, but that is simply because this ammo storage here, this first stage ammo storage ready rack, whatever you want to call it, can have up to 37 rounds in it. And this is the main storage for it, so every round you take into the tank goes straight here. And most players shoot for center mass, and especially in the side, when you get shot in the side, you are getting hit in this ammo rack constantly, which causes you to get one shot. But onto the armor itself, it is very good in a down tier. If you get a 7.7 game or even a 7.3 game, you can definitely make this armor work wonders. Just that upper front plate, it pretty much bounces every Russian APHE shell from, say, a T-54. The lower plate is even stronger in some areas and bounces them. The turret is very, very hard to pen. This mantlet is practically the only place that you can pen on the turret for a T-54. Now keep in mind, this is a big mantlet though, so it's not like it's a hard target to hit, but it's better than the entire turret, right? Now, one of the big weaknesses of this thing that I've noticed, and I get shot a lot in it as well, is this little turret ring here. This is a huge weakness for the tank, and normally I run a bush just up here to try and cover this thing up, because a lot of people, when they see this little flat area of armor here, they shoot straight for it, and guess what's behind it? That ammo rack. You can tip like the top of these shells here and detonate them by hitting this turret ring, and it jams your turret, it hits your breach, it kills some of your crew. It's awful. This weakness is definitely a weakness, you could say, and is very painful when you get shot there. But overall, it's pretty good armor for a medium tank. I was pleasantly surprised by this armor, and you guys will probably see me bounce a couple of shells in the gameplay today. And not to mention this massive commander's cupola up here definitely gives you a high silhouette, so you are very easy to spot. Can definitely get you killed sometimes. I haven't had a shell detonate inside of it yet. A lot of the times it'll just pass straight through the commander's forehead in here and not detonate down into the tank. But I'm sure it's possible if you get unlucky for the shell to detonate, kill your gunner and your commander and stuff like that. So you got to be careful with that as well. Yeah, without further ado, I think it's finally time that we hop in to some gameplay. And show this thing off, and you guys let me know what your opinions on the M60A1, whether it's the American one or this, if you have it. Just let me know what you guys think about this, and maybe help some people out in the comments if you suggest it or not. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop in to some gameplay. We got a load of heat for this guy. I apologize, but this guy is the prime example of why you need to have heat loaded. At least a couple of heat rounds in this tank. Let's go chasing after him. Now we did take out his cannon breach, so we should have the advantage here. There's a heli coming in. We're going to use this smoke to try and cover my advance. Alright, where'd he go? Well, that didn't work. Okay, we need to go. We need to find that IS-7. There he is. Yeah, he's down here. Perfect. Let's try and angle against this guy up here on the hill. He's angry at me. Nice, we got his breach. Okay, let's dip down into the sea. We do still have heat loaded, but honestly, at this moment, I need guaranteed pens. So, Jesus, I didn't even see that guy. I have no idea what just shot us, but we bounced him. I didn't think it was that guy. Also, we just freaking bounced off him. Alright. L-44 got him. Perfect teamwork there. We are capturing C. Okay, well. That's terrifying. Oh, he got our breach. He's not firing heat, which is surprising. Mhm. I'm not pushing that guy down the hill. Or down the hill? I meant down the road, sorry. Why do I feel like there's about to be an XM1 that just touches me in all the wrong ways? There he is. There we go. I win, XM1. Now, take it. Now, that's actually brings up a good point that I forgot to mention. The heat round on this thing cannot pen the turret cheeks of the XM1. There's just too much spaced armor. It just completely absorbs the shells. So you need to have some APDS in your tank if you are fighting the Americans. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to pen those things reliably. And as you can see, the APDS, like, it holds its own. It definitely holds its own, but I mean, the temptation to use the heat shell is just too much. But yeah, this is actually the best game I've had so far with it. Surprised we haven't been killed by, like, oh, I unscoped right when that guy went past, but I don't think we would have been able to shoot him anyways. Hello? Hello? Alright, this is actually terrifying. I was trying to go for that guy's breach. Okay, I think someone's gonna get him. I saw that guy and I was going to turn for him. I am playing this awfully. Yay, it's everybody's favorite map. Alright, I'm gonna bring a load of heat this time. We're gonna pay that extra wallet thing. It turns out that I'm not actually making the premium rewards from this tank because it is a rental, which is very nice. I actually do want that. But don't worry, if you guys buy this, you will get them, but I don't because it's a rental. I guess guys just didn't want me to get the rewards or something like that and use it for grinding, which is a bit weird, but whatever. Looks like we got 7.7. It's actually a smallish game. Get him. Yes! We hull broke him. Bradley down. Now I did hear that M551. Let's see if we can hit this guy way out here. Just a bit too low. Our squad mate got an AVRE. That's very nice. Oh, that was right behind him. You know what, we're gonna ignore him. My wallet is suffering already. Oh. What is that? Is that a Type 60 ATM that I see? That guy's gonna repair by the time I get over to him. You think we can hull break him by hitting his missiles? The answer is no. But we did break one of his missiles, I guess you could say that's a plus. Alright, this M551 needs to get taken out. Or whoever is shooting these ATGMs. Is that him? I guess it is. Where was that from? Why is there an STB there? I can't get a good game, dude. This is awful. No. No. I know what you want to do. I see you, buddy. Nice. Okay, someone got that BMP as well. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ladies, we need to calm down, alright? We are very dead. If that ZSU pushed around, he probably would have gotten us. Oh, he panned our cupola! Man, this is a stalemate. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do here. Gotcha now. Even though I'm somehow tracked. I guess they fixed the road wheel thing. Where you actually need to have your road wheel in order to drive forward now. Now where's that ZSU? I hope I didn't hear him. Oh, wait. Nice. That was amazing. Nice. I knew he was flanking around. I knew. So overall, ladies and gents, I would say, in my opinion, I find this vehicle less than mediocre. It was fun to play. It was it was definitely challenging. I'll give it that. It was a challenging premium to play. But when I buy a premium, I don't think I want challenging. I want, you know, good, like just good, not overpowered like Object on 20, but just good. Something that it takes skill to play, but eases the grind, right? Like, and it's fun to play. So this is just not fun to play, in my opinion. In its current state, it's just a little bit weird, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. You guys leave your opinions in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. But overall, I'm not going to pick this thing up. I don't think I will. Not in its current state. If they change it, maybe give it a fin round. I'll come back to it and maybe see if it's a little bit better. But at its current state right now, it wasn't fun to play this thing at all. But I wanted to show you guys what this is in game and how it plays out, but I'm sure a lot of you already knew that. But if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like on it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.